The Abacha regime, November 1993 to June 1998, was one of the most brutal and corrupt in Nigerian history. General Sani Abacha came to power by forcing the weak interim national government of Honest Shonkan to resign in November 1993. Today we examine his rule, its repression, its economic dimensions, and the circumstances of its end. Abacha abolished all democratic structures. The Senate, House of Representatives, state houses of assembly, and local government councils were dissolved. He set up a provisional ruling council, PRC. Key characteristics of Abacha's rule. 1. Political repression. Critics, journalists, and opposition figures were imprisoned, killed, or exiled. Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka fled Nigeria. 2. Detention of MKO Abiola, who declared himself president in 1994, was arrested and held until his death in 1998. 3. Execution of Ken Saro-Wiwa. On November 10, 1995, Ken Saro-Wiwa, a writer and MOSOP activist, and 8 other Agoni activists were executed after a military tribunal. International outcry was massive. Nigeria was suspended from the Commonwealth. EU imposed sanctions. 4. Self-succession. All 5 registered political parties nominated Abacha as their sole presidential candidate, attempting to make himself civilian president in 1998. 5. Imprisonment of rivals. Generals Obasanjo and Yar'Adua were imprisoned on alleged coup charges. Yar'Adua died in prison. After Abacha's death, investigations revealed he and his family had stolen approximately $4 to $5 billion from Nigeria's central bank, transferred to private accounts in Switzerland and the United Kingdom. This Abacha loot has been the subject of decades of international recovery efforts. Nigeria has recovered approximately $3 billion so far through cooperation with Swiss, US, and UK courts. The process continues. Ironically, macroeconomic indicators appeared somewhat stable on paper during his era, but underneath was devastating looting. Sani Abacha died suddenly on June 8, 1998. The official cause was cardiac arrest. His death was almost universally welcomed in Nigeria. General Abdulsalami Abubakar succeeded him and moved rapidly to restore democracy. Released political prisoners including Obasanjo. Organized fresh elections at all levels. Abiola died on July 7, 1998 under disputed circumstances during a meeting with US officials. Handed power to elected civilian president on May 29, 1999. The May 29, 1999 handover was called Democracy Day until 2018 when Buhari replaced it with June 12. For WAEC, Abacha seized power November 1993, abolished democratic structures, imprisoned Abiola, executed Ken Saro-Wiwa and Agoni 9, November 10, 1995, Nigeria suspended from Commonwealth, stole $4 to $5 billion, self-succession attempt, all 5 parties nominated him, died June 8, 1998, Abdulsalami succeeded, handover to Obasanjo May 29, 1999.